What's going on, everybody? I'm Master Draper here, and today we're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Gotenks figure. So, a lot of people didn't really like this figure, but I happen to really like it because it's one of my favorite figures in 2018. Just a really cool figure and all that jazz. I have two gripes with it. That's basically it. So let's get into the articulation first, and then move our way through the review. Gotenks looks up that much, looks down, not at all. Swivel, and then you have pivot in the neck, and that is one of my gripes right there, is when the face falls off too frequently. So yeah, and then the arms go out to the side about that much. They do full 360 spin. The torso / diaphragm joint goes back, and then doesn't go forward at all, but when you put in the waist part, it goes back really far, and then doesn't really go forward that much. And then there is pivot. Gotenks does not do the full splits, which is pretty predictable considering what the new articulation is like with the SH Figuarts. Gotenks kicks up a little over 90 degrees, kicks backwards a full 90 degrees. Then he has thigh swivel, and then he has double jointed knees. They go back all the way, which is really good. And then the ankles, the feet go up, down, swivel. The ankle pivot goes back at least that much. And then there is toe articulation. Let me put him in a cool pose. Oh, I forgot. There's swivel right there. And in the sleeves / puffy stuff, I don't even know what that is. Let me put him in a pose. I'm standing up. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to go through the details first before I go into the accessories. So the hair, this is spiky yellow. There's shading right through here. It actually looks really good. And it's really spiky and sharp, so don't cut yourself with it. And the jacket looks really nice. It's a nice, I think it's like a darker blue. And then you have the yellow cloud puff thingies, whatever the hell they are. And then you have the arms. The skin tone matches pretty well, except some people say that the chest and stomach doesn't really match, but I think it's fine. I mean, I guess you could see it on camera, because I can actually see it on camera rather than in person. So, but then you have the kind of minty sash and socks or something weird. And then the pants are like a whitish, grayish color, and there's shading all throughout it, so there's only shading in the pants and the hair. And then you have these little black wristbands, which look pretty plain, and the same thing with the shoes. The shoes are really plain too, so, which is normal for Gotenks anyways. But on the back, nothing much going on. No shading on the back either, except right up there. I just noticed that. You probably can't see it in the camera, but you can see it in person. So, there's the details for Gotenks. Stand up. Getting to the accessories, I'm going to go straight into the faces because I just tried to review it a couple minutes ago, and I got through the review and forgot that I forgot to do the faces. So, here's this one face, stern looking face. It's my least favorite one out of all of them, because it just looks not really done that well. But there's shading on the hair, and the forehead's really big. So yeah. Then you have this one, which is my second favorite face. The one that's on there now is my favorite. I'm a little scared, and he's got like sweat coming down on his forehead. It's the first time I've actually seen one with sweat on it, which looks really cool. The eyes are really big and all that stuff. And then getting into the hands, you have the peace sign hands. You get two of these, and they all look really nice. You can see the fingernails sculpted and the knuckles. Next, you have the pointing hand for maybe the Galactic Donut. I think so. I don't, or the Ghost Kamikaze attack. Probably. Then you have this martial arts stance hand kind of gripping. Well, it actually is closed. So. And then you have the martial arts stance hand that is open palmed, kind of. You can see the fingernail sculpted on that, which looks really nice. Then you have the open palm blast hand, which looks really good and really smooth and runs well with the figure. You only get one of these, so that's a bummer. And then with the energy effects, you actually get two of them, which is the most I've seen with the SS Figuarts that I own. You get the Galactic Donut, which it's really clear. I dropped it on my carpet one time, and it like blended in, and I couldn't find it for a little bit until I did find it. But I thought it was gonna be like a circular type thing, like really smooth on the sides. It's actually jagged a little bit. Probably cut somebody with this, and then like on the inside it's the same way, and it's really big too. So like, don't really have to worry about you don't really have to worry about it breaking either. I mean, if you bent it enough, it would break. It's not like a flimsy sheet plastic like the Destructor is for Krillin. It's actually a actual plastic. Then you have the Ghost Kamikaze attack, which looks really good. You can see the clear blue hair, which actually looks good. And then it's like a milky blue in the center, and then you get all the way down to the end of it, and it's getting clear down through here. And the tongue is really good, nice purple. The eyes are painted really nice, and you can see the eyebrows are really painted good too. Favorite part about this figure is probably this accessory right here. I'm really digging the translucent blue hair to it. And then last for the accessories, we do get a complete Tamagotchi Nation stand and more. And I guess it's always cool to get one of these. Don't ever buy one, like a set of stands from them, because the ones that I did buy, the clamps either broke, or the arms are they're really loose right up here. Just stuff like that. It's just really annoying. So you get this basic arm right here that's got 3 points of articulation, and then you have this thing up here which holds the Galactic Donut, and then you have the clamp right here which holds Gotenks himself if you wanted him to be held there, and then you have an arm that has 4 points of articulation, and then you have the base. So, starting off with some size comparisons, or saying how tall the figure is in general. Gotenks stands 4 inches to the top of his faceplate, and then at the really tippy top of his hair, 5 inches. So doing some size comparisons, we're going to go with the SHF Bulma and the SHF Trunks, Saiyan Armor Trunks. And Bulma is pretty small. Let me get him to stand. Trunks is way bigger than Gotenks, of course, and Bulma is around the same height, but still a little bit taller. Then next we have the SH Figuarts manga version Goku, which stands pretty tall, and then the gigantic Majin Buu. She's really, really tall. Can't even fit him in the frame. So yeah. Gotenks really does stand on the short side of Majin Buu. And then next we have some Marvel Legends to compare them with. Here's the Marvel Legends GameStop exclusive Spider-Man from the game. And then you have the X-Men Wolverine from the Apocalypse Wave. And that all looks nice. Wolverine's meant to be a smaller figure, so that's why he's just like a little bit taller than Gotenks. So my final thoughts about this figure. It is a pretty cool figure. 2 gripes. That's just the face comes off really easily, and the articulation in the arms just doesn't really add up that well. And this comes with a lot of accessories, really good actually. And these are my favorite figures of 2018. Do I recommend for you to get him? Yes. He's only costing around like $50 something now. He was like, I think he was like 60. Then he just dropped. He went up and then he dropped. So you can get him for around like $50. I got mine for like 60. He's a great addition to your Majin Buu shelf, or Super shelf, that is, if you want to get him. You don't have to, considering that he is just a gag character. He's not a necessity to your collection. But yeah, that was my review of the SH Figuarts Gotenks figure. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. If you really want to, you don't have to. And comment, because I will read your comments and probably maybe respond back. Just depends on what situation I'm in. So thank you for watching. I will post a video later today or sometime tomorrow. I don't know. See ya.